everybody, it's Elena. How is everyone today? I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I hope your week is going really well. It's Saturday, at least when I videotape this video, it's Saturday, but I may or may not put it up tonight. It may go up on Sunday. For today's video, I'm going to be starting my first video in my new DIY series. DIY is basically do-it-yourself projects, and I really wanted to get into doing DIYs. I was requested to do some, so I figured I would start some today while it's storming outside. I can't really do anything exciting, so I thought I would stay inside and do a nice DIY. I'm going to be doing melting crayon art on a canvas, and if you guys want to see how to do this project, follow along with the steps on the video, and let's get started. Alright guys, so here are the materials you are going to need for this DIY. First off, I got these poster boards at Michael's. The tag, if you guys want to see. They come in a set of 2, and it's just like a hard canvas, but you'll need that to do your crayon art. It doesn't really matter what size you want to do, you can really pick your own. I just like the bigger ones. Next, you'll need a set of crayons, preferably 96 or more. You want a really wide variety of crayon colors to use, so 96 and above is the perfect option for that. Next, you're going to need glue sticks, along with a hot glue gun, which I have right now. It's just heating up and not in the picture, but you'll need glue sticks and a glue gun, and it doesn't matter what size, but you do need hot glue because the crayons won't stick without it. Last but not least, you need a hair dryer. Yours does not have to be as stylish as mine is. I just have a fancy hair dryer. But you need that because that is what you're going to use to melt all of the crayons on the board. Also, just word of warning, this project is very messy. If you can do it outside, that is the ideal place to do this since crayon wax will kind of be splashing everywhere. If you can't do it outside, I would suggest putting towels down in your area. We are getting towels now to do the project so that I don't get stuff on the floor. Also, please, word of caution, be careful with hot crayon wax. It will hurt if it gets on your skin, but it's very unlikely to do that. I have my setup here. I took my canvas out of the package and I have towels on the floor to not get on the hardwood floor. If you are not allowed to use a hot glue gun, super glue will also work, but you just have to be really careful with that. So please, you guys, be careful with hot glue. So the first step, open your crayons and dump them out, because we are going to have to take the wrappers off of all of the crayons. So that is your first step. Now that you have all 96 of your crayons peeled, and thanks to my brother for the extra helping hand who was throwing away all the wrappers, you're going to want to get all of your crayons into groups of the different colors. So we did green, yellow, browns, pinks, oranges, blues, gray and black, purple, and red. As soon as you get all of your crayons into groups, you're going to want to put them in order from lightest to darkest. Now that you have all of your colors in order from lightest to darkest, it's time to start putting them onto your canvas. So get your hot glue gun plugged in at this point so that it's ready to heat up. Just to make sure I get the perfect shape, with this canvas, I'm going to do a heart in the middle and have the crayon melting outward. So I just sketched out just a rough sketch of a heart so that I know where to put all of my crayons. So you can do whatever placement you want of crayons, but I want to choose starting with red in the middle and going around for the colors of the rainbow. So you're just going to start by putting crayons down along the edge of the heart to figure out how many crayons you're going to need and the placement so you can start hot gluing them. have your crayons in your shape, you are going to get ready to use your hot glue gun. You are going to individually hot glue down each crayon. Now you need to work very quickly. Hot glue dries very fast, and the crayons they'll want to melt onto the canvas, so you have to work really quickly to stick the crayon into the hot glue, and make sure you push the crayon all the way onto the canvas. Otherwise your crayons are going to be falling off everywhere. Alright guys, my heart is done. Now, I know it's not a perfect heart. It's not perfect by any means. I could have probably done this better, but you know what? It's my first time doing this project, and if it's your first time, it won't be perfect either. So if it doesn't turn out perfect and it turns out like this, who cares? You made it, and I'm sure it looks beautiful. So as you guys can see, all the crayons are hot glued down. I even went in between some of the crayons, like in this area, and added hot glue between those crayons so that they could stick onto the board and not fall off. So now that you have all of this hot glued onto the board, you're gonna wanna give this a couple of hours to completely dry, and to also see if crayons fall off, and whichever ones do, then you can hot glue those back on and wait for those to dry, and then we will get to the fun part. Alright everyone, now it's time for the fun part. This part you are going to need your hair dryer, and make sure at this step, if you haven't been using towels, that you have towels down for a really great distance, because we are going to melt the crayons now. And the crayon wax will splatter, so this is why you're going to want towels down so you don't ruin your floor or your carpet. Since it is a heart and there are crayons going up and there are crayons going to the side and up, you are going to want to work in sections. So I'm going to start with this section down here, since it's closest to dripping downward, since that's what you want. And I'm going to melt that, wait for it to dry, which since it's a crayon it doesn't take very long, and then rotate the canvas around so that I can do these splatters. So let's get started. So the best method to get the crayons to melt the way you want if that does happen. To prevent that from happening, I probably should have stuck some tape in the middle, but I didn't think the crayon was going to splat up, but you never know. Like I said, the splatters are very unpredictable. Alright guys, and here we have the finished product. You guys can probably still see a little bit of the white splotches of the white paint that I used to cover some of the big splotches, but I kind of like the little freckles on it. I may go back and cover it up, but I'm not too sure yet. And then I also added in a little quote in the middle just because I thought it looked cute. Always be you unapologetically, the quote of my page. So I thought, you know what, this is for my YouTube account, why not add my mantra to the do-it-yourself project. So guys, here is my first DIY project. I'm super excited about it. I love the way it turned out. I want to see pictures of what you guys do. If you guys do this project, you can always tag me in it on Instagram. I would love to see it. I'm sure your guys will look 10 times better than mine turned out because I'm not the best artist, but you know what? It was really fun to do. Thank you so much for watching my video, everybody. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. There will be more DIY videos to come, and I have a bunch of other ideas planned, but I just am waiting for products to get sent to me in the mail. So hopefully this week I should have some new videos coming up for you guys. And also big thanks to my little brother who helped me peel all those crayons. I really would not have gotten all of them done in that amount of time without help from him. And he also helped me videotape some of my video part things. So thank you, Joey, for that. And subscribe, everyone. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, everyone.